actually going to get started a little bit early, just so I have time to adjust the volume, because obviously I don't know how loud this game needs to be compared to my voice. So just running the engine, not moving or anything, how loud am I to the game? Does the game need to be lower? I think it probably will need to be a little bit lower. Oh yeah, that read it out. Okay, we'll turn the game down by 20%, and if it needs to be less, we'll figure it out as we go. I'm going to put that into performance mode to make sure we don't get any problems there. That was one loud gunshot. Yes, sorry, Brenton. I just watched it like tack out the red on there. What I'll also do is, where is the sound here? I'll nudge it down like ever so slightly here too, just in case. So, hello She, hello Luna, hello Berenton, hello King Gia, and anyone else who joins later, hello. Today, I'm literally just going to play through some fights because I want to get back into making Warthunder content, which means I need to kind of learn the game again. So, we're just going to play through some tank fights, some aircraft fights, and see how it goes. And I'm going to start with Sweden, because I've been researching the Swedish tech tree, so we're going to start with the Swedes. Do I want to be on this one? No, I think I want to be on this one. Also, random thing, Warthunder has some really surprisingly great music. Like their new sort of modern music themes, because they added all the jets and stuff in. Their new modern era music themes are surprisingly good, very Battlefield or Call of Duty-esque, which was a bit of a surprise. Oh, interesting. Right, we'll go in the PVKV4, or Panzervarnskanavagen, I think is how you're supposed to pronounce it. It wasn't that bad, or it wasn't that loud, or my ears are just damaged. Can't tell. Also, I love the voices they now have for all of your crew. They sound like something out of Warhammer 40k. It's the right level of excessive. Also, I have to say, I absolutely adore the fact my computer runs this at 250 frames a second. You're only going to be seeing it at 60, I'm afraid, because that's all YouTube allows at 1080, but okay, I'm going to have a suspicion they're going to come through. No? Okay, maybe not. One of the big disadvantages that this particular tank has is the turret traverse is manual. It literally only traverses as fast as your poor little gunner and loader inside the turret can do their arms. So, unfortunately, it's really sluggish. Oh, damn. Oh, the guy's behind me, isn't he? You're gonna... Ah. Oh, no, we don't want to be doing that. Goodbye. Okay, how we survived that was through the sheer incompetence of the enemy team. That Panzer IV should have had me several times. Is he gonna pop out? I don't like sitting here, so we're gonna shift. Whoever you are with the, I think that's Arabic name, I don't know how to pronounce that, but hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, that's artillery marker. That's not good. Oh dear. got me. I didn't get a chance for another shot there. War is always bad. I don't necessarily agree with you there. I don't think war is always bad. I think sometimes war is necessary. I missed him.
Armor piercing, loading.
No. That's so good.
Armor piercing, loading. Target hit.
Flipped his engine.
Target damage. Armor piercing, loading.
Hello, Nicholas.
Target damage. Target
Right.
destroyed. Armor piercing, loading.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak around the flank. Oh, there's a lot of tanks. Oh.
Aviation on the way.
Him.
Target destroyed. Armor piercing, loading.
I'm a piercing loaded. You can switch the internal crew to like speaking in their own language. But, ouch! I just bounced a flipping 9-inch naval gun shell off the front of my tank. That's sheer luck. Look at the damage it left on the top of my tank. He was firing high explosive. Half of everything is luck, as 009 said to 007. Stug is hiding. He's gone up. Ah, you are.
Target destroyed. Armor piercing, loading.
Zombie is like my favorite mode in Call of Duty. To be fair, I just wish that they would make a zombies game. I think they'd make quite a good one. Oh, it's a Chaffee. An American tank in Swedish. Nice, they've gone up.
Target destroyed. Armor piercing, loading.
Come on, folks. Can people start getting on? Has no one killed the SU-122 yet? That surprises me. Oh, there he goes.
Armor piercing, loading.
Don't know how many kills that is. That must be 6 by now. Oh, I'm under fire from air. Stug is aware of where I am. I want to hit that Panzer. Can't hit the Panzer.
Target damage. Target damage. Target destroyed. Armor piercing,
sneaky through here.
Armor piercing! Loading!
Wow, we have slaughtered the enemy team. 8 kills.
Our victory is near.
Not bad. The chances of me hitting this aircraft are remote. Those aircraft didn't last long, did they? Wow, the enemy team ran out of players. Did you just hear that? Putting the kettle on. Wow. That wasn't bad. Thank you, Berenson. Yeah, that wasn't a bad first match. Let's do another one in tanks. Yeah, I see dinosaurs being mentioned in chat. Yeah, there's one. So I was going to do Prehistoric Kingdom, or I was thinking of doing Prehistoric Kingdom today. But I decided I need a break from dinosaurs. So I haven't played this map in a while. I decided I needed a break from dinosaur content, so I was just like, let's play something on the opposite end. It's alright if you want to talk about dinosaurs in the comments, in the chat, obviously. But if you want me to sort of interact with you, you know, probably best not to talk about dinosaurs because I'm not in the mood. You taking a break from dinos? I need to look at flying pigs. Well, get yourself in an aircraft, she, and you'll be one, won't you? By the way, folks, I know she in real life out of YouTube, so if I'm rude to him, it's because I know him. Wow, this map has been completely remade in terms of its textures. This looks beautiful now. Oh, that's a KV. Oh, that's not good. Oh! Yeah. Yeah! The KV was always going to win that fight. Bloody rude. You know I love you really, she. That was my trigger finger. Hello, hang on. They've outflanked us. Oh, they've outflanked us back. Oops. Ow. Oh, crikey. Time to drop artillery. I can't penetrate the armor anyway. Oh dear. What is my favorite type of that's almost an impossible question, Lorenzen. Are you excited for surviving Earth? Is that the new thing that Tim Haynes is working on? If so, I'm not excited. I guess I just haven't heard very much about it, so I don't really have much of an opinion right now. Although I can assume he'll probably make a much better product than Walking with Dinosaurs 2025 is. Oh my god. Right. We have had it in this round. They are all over. Hiding. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Okay, maybe I am not dead. There's not much I can do with a million tanks that can give me. Non-penetration. All of their high-tier tanks are at, like, this end of the map. Bugger. Oh, I'm on fire. We're good. Let me roll, let me roll, let me roll! Oh, God, I'm injured. Looking forward to seeing Primitive War. No, I don't intend to go and see Primitive War. Primitive War for me it's just another 65. It's just another dinosaur movie that's just going to make them monsters, and I'm kind of tired of seeing that. It's ramming into me really helped repair me. Cack rat gen imbecile.
Starting. Roger.
Me, I haven't lost this. Tank on tank and plane on plane combat. Yeah, so in tank matches, you drive whatever tank or whatever nation you happen to be driving. I got distracted by looking at chat. You can occasionally jump into an aircraft should you wish to. I've run out of tanks. In the plane fights, it's kind of similar, but you don't. You're not limited to the number of spawns. In fact, let's jump into some planes. What am I researching in here? The T2. By the way, if anyone is wondering about why all of my planes have the number 00 on, it's because I have taken the number of Dick Dastardly from Catch the Pigeon, whose aircraft all had 00 as their number. So I've taken it on. Oh, God. The more I hear about Rebirth, the less I even want to watch it. Like, honestly. Because I suspect that when I do watch it, and I do my thoughts on it as a video, I think everyone's going to hate me because I suspect I'm going to absolutely despise it. While we're waiting for a match, I'm just going to quickly check messages here. Okay, we're going the Hurricane. We'll take universal belts so that we can adjust our aim as we're on the way. I got a friend. Oh no, someone I know is on. I am going to slow down and let everybody else go ahead. Only a fool charges in first. Okay, I'm going to whack the throttle back up to 100%. Okay. Let's see what happens with our initial folks that have gone straight in, shall we? These three directly ahead of us are probably going to die quite quickly. Oh, they've got a kill. Okay. They're going to dive on the HE-112. Actually, we're going to dive on the P-38. Oh yeah, by the way, the aircraft combat in this game may give some people some motion sickness. Go for that. Oof, that was close. Hurricane going down, or is he still in the air? I think he's going down, but just to make sure of it. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Rebirth spoilers are allowed. I think everyone here has seen it, so Die, American. Oh, that P-38 came in very fast. I wouldn't give for something a little heavier than a rifle caliber machine gun right now in this aircraft. One of the biggest problems with British aircraft of World War II, which this is a Hurricane that's in Swedish size, but it still has the British machine guns in it, and they were rubbish. They really are bad. Reload. Look out, here comes Snoopy, his flying ace, chasing the Red Baron. Yes. But who am I, the Red Baron or Snoopy? He's got no wings left. I think he's going to crash. Please try and help you out here, TDO. That P-38 just fucks off when it goes full throttle. It just shifts. Oh, gotcha. Ah, ammo. Coming straight for me. Oh, I got gangbanged by 3 enemy aircraft at once. That's no nice. So in arcade, which is the mode I'm playing now, which is where you have less to worry about, aircraft have their normal loadout. So this particular aircraft, as you can see by the top left, has 1,300 rounds in total. That's split between 4 machine guns. And then once they're out, they'll reload. In realistic mode, the aircraft will not reload in air. You have to go back to an airfield and reload yourself. There's quite a fight going on up there. I'm kind of concerned that no one's taking out the enemy positions. We do need to kind of do the objectives. So let's do that ourselves. Put combat flaps up so that we can maneuver with a bit more agility. Ah, the gun dispersion. Pull up! There are objectives to achieve. You can't just win by shooting down enemy planes. You do actually have to do the objectives. hence the cry of "get on the point" is sometimes heard while playing this game. Nice.
Closer to victory.
And hit that AA. You're kind of mad for Gareth Edwards saying people aren't interested in dinosaurs. I am too. In fact, many of the comments that Gareth has made about dinosaurs reminds me of the comments that Jar Jar Abrams made in interviews before he went, you know, well, while he was advertising him doing the next Star Trek film. Like, he would go on interviews and say that he was never interested in Star Trek, like, he was more of a Star Wars fan, he never wanted to make a Star Trek film. And I'm like, so why are you doing that now? Like, I kind of agree with what Evo said in her video the other day, that like, if you don't have an interest in a particular topic, you shouldn't be making a film about that particular topic. Like, if you don't care about dinosaurs, if you have no interest in dinosaurs, you shouldn't be making a dinosaur movie. That was close. Still being attacked by anti-aircraft over there. Who do we go for? Who do we go for? We're going for him because he's coming straight at me. Oh, he killed me, but I think I put him on fire. There he goes. Let's take out the Fokker.
If we don't do something fast,
with
the
Universe.
enemy will win.
Titanosaurus is trash. That's quite severe. Is there a specific reason why you don't like the Titanosaurus? Oop, Lolly. Someone right here. Oh, my teammate ran it. You effing moron. I do hate it when they do that. Let's take a bomber out and try and hit their aircraft. Naval craft. They're gonna win, I think. Their bombers are pretty uncontested. We need the Giga Chad Argentinosaurus. So, I have seen all of the river raft scene already. Someone recording it in the cinema put it up and I did see it. I can't begin to explain how annoying the off-center cockpit is. It is a bit of a bizarre way of doing the cockpit, but these are Swedish vehicles. You have to accept a little bit of oddity. I don't care about the patrol boat. I care mostly about the destroyer. Oh, yeah. That anti-aircraft fire is a lot more effective than I thought it might be. Bombs away. I didn't sink him. These destroyers are surprisingly, well, really? We destroyed the enemy aircraft. That destroyer is still not dead. What? They've changed how difficult it is to kill their ships. Oh. Ooh, that was low. First place though, again. That wasn't too bad. Anyway, yes. As I was saying, I've seen the entirety of the Rex river raft sequence. I have seen all of that. That is the only part of the movie I have seen the entirety of. And that alone annoyed me in so many ways. Like, just seeing that one sequence set me off on a bit of a rant. So I suspect the rest of the movie is going to make me incandescent with ranting rage. But, as we were saying before, I completely agree with what Evo said. If you have no interest in dinosaurs, if you don't think feathered dinosaurs can be scary, don't make a dinosaur film. In the same way that if I was a filmmaker, I wouldn't bother making romantic comedies or horror movies, because I don't like those sorts of films. So I would just do a really bad job making one. And frankly, people go on about Gareth Edwards as a director, but I'm not really that impressed. Like, I've seen exactly 2 movies that he's done. The Godzilla film and Rogue One. Rogue One was good. Godzilla, I didn't think was all that. Yeah, he can put together a nice cinematic shot that looks very pretty with modern CGI. But that's about all he can bloody do. As for David Coe, well, by all accounts from what Evo has said, he can't write a story for shit toffees. Oh dear, my ally down there killed himself. Alright, down we go. He's just... My wingman has just got 4 enemy aircraft on his tail. No, I think that's 5. Holy moly. Okay, we definitely need some help over here. Release smoke. That's one down. Oh, he chopped my wing off. Yeah, that's not going to be recoverable. He hit my wing with a high explosive round. Oh dear. It's blindingly obvious how little of the source material they have left to mine for a script. Exactly. Which is why I honestly think... I mean, my opinion might change once I see Rebirth, but my opinion at the moment is... I don't think Jurassic should have ever been a franchise. In the way that a lot of movies where there are more than one of them, Shrek, Madagascar, Final Destination, like, there are a lot of movies I feel have ended up losing their soul a bit on the bed of, you know, let's have a franchise because we can make more money.
Closer to victory.
At the very least, I think Jurassic should not have been brought back so soon after Dominion. Burn! I think after Dominion we should have had like a 10-year gap. And then bring it back when you've actually got a solid idea for a story. If you don't have a story, don't make a film. I mean, I don't think that's a particularly controversial thing to say. Okay, that aviation guy has killed me twice now. With his cannon-armed fighter. That will not do. Yeah, maybe 5 years would do. I mean, I honestly don't feel that 10 years is too much of a gap. Like, we had a much bigger gap between the original Star Wars trilogy and the prequel trilogy. I think 10 years is a perfectly reasonable gap. They killed all the stories by killing dinosaurs in the mainland. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, that I think is the biggest misstep I've heard them do about Rebirth. Like, obviously, I haven't seen the whole film, so I can't talk about it in certainty. But just the very notion of we're going to basically retcon Dominion.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Why would you kind of do that? Ah! Oh my lord, our team is in trouble here. Okay, there's another one. Too many enemy fighters in there. I heard Gareth has an idea about a Jurassic movie Planet of Apes. Well, I think a lot of us kind of expected Dominion to have a little bit of
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
maybe dystopian slash post-apocalypse feel to it. And holy shit, look how many aircraft there are behind us. Okay, let's turn around and deal with them. And it didn't. And I'm ultimately extremely surprised that instead of trying to correct that... I mean, Gareth loves destroying cities. I mean, look at his work in Godzilla. You know, he loves causing chaos and destruction in cities. And he didn't. this vehicle to have a bit more than 2 guns. Fuel tank destruction. Him. Why am I fighting these guys on my own? Where's the rest of the team? Universe is just playing with us at this point. Maybe, but I can't help but think that Universal do actually believe the whole... I did that deliberately. I can't help but feel that they actually do believe the whole claim that we're not interested in dinosaurs anymore. But I think that's only because all they see is, oh well, Dominion made slightly less money than Fallen Kingdom. And the actual comprehension that they're bothered about Dominion not making enough money is ridiculous. Dominion made over $1 billion. Fallen Kingdom made $1.3 billion. The idea that they are disappointed at the movie making only $1 billion is just so ridiculous. Destroy the enemy base. I honestly don't think I'm going to manage that with this. It doesn't really have big enough bombs to do that. I don't think the public are tired of dinosaurs. I think the problem is that we're tired of shitty dinosaur films. That's the thing. It's like my buddy Nerd Guy, he's a big superhero fan, and he really doesn't like it when people, like, the argument about, oh well, the reason superhero films aren't doing very well is because we're all bored of superhero films. No, we're just bored of bad superhero films. That's the thing. Oh, I'm getting some flak being fired at me. I think I'm just gonna stay on this sort of wing towards them to give myself a lower profile. That's a lot of anti-aircraft fire coming at me. Okay. In for a bombing run. I don't think we have to hit anything specific. I think we just have to crater the runways. I'm gonna see if I can get this guy on the he... Oh, he knocked me out! Cheeky fuck! A prickly boy got me. I'm not too dissatisfied with a prickly boy killing me there. Nicely done. Get rid of all the bombs. Give me a bit more speed.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
The thing is, just he wasn't even prepared to get out of the way. He was just gonna ram me. I've used up all my aircraft. I don't particularly want to use up the universal backups. So back to hangar. Oh, and a loot box. No. I'm going to switch to France. And, yeah, okay. We'll do a battle rating 5.3. Anyway, thing is, like, I can't believe they screwed up the idea that, you know, Fallen Kingdom gave them. Like, Fallen Kingdom did all the heavy lifting. Like, it did all of the, we've got to get dinosaurs off the island. Somehow, there we go. They're all out. And then from that, we got Dominion and Rebirth. It's such a failure of writing that we got two dismal films, by the sounds of it, from a really good premise. What is CIS? Where do we want to go here? Let's take the Arl and we'll try and long range distance it. We are in French tanks now.
Into your vehicle. Ready up. Ready.
Which is why everything looks like it's out of Warhammer, so I've given them Warhammer skins. See enemies moving around. Oh!
Target destroyed.
I may have just had a crisis. What a shot that was!
We've been hit.
Going to... Ah, he destroyed my gun. Thank you, sarcastically. I just need to replace the gun because it's not going to function like that. Dick and Max.
We've been hit. Armor piercing. Loaded.
Okay. I don't particularly like where I'm stuck. I might try and use the wreckage of this T-34 for cover. Oh, that hit the Dicker Max's breach.
Artillery barrage on its way. Armor piercing. Loaded.
Where are you gonna provoke?
Ah,
I just killed your gunner. Ow! And you just killed everyone in my turret. Oh god, the reloading time for the main gun is now atrocious. Okay, let's call in our backup crew member. Now, after that first shot, the rest of the shots have not had the same, effect, have they?
The enemy has captured most of the strategic nodes.
Oh, I don't. That might ammo rack him if I hit the ammunition, but it didn't. Missed. That is indeed a fire, yes. Oh. What? Oh, he was right behind me. Damn. Where are you going? I'm now in a tank with slightly less armor than the tin foil around a baked potato. I really don't like Shermans. It's the Sherman tank is everything American. You know, it is too big, or rather it's too tall, too fat, cheaply constructed, built to be thrown away. They were only ever good when people like the French, as we see here, and the British put bigger guns on the things. I hated the shit. This could be a mistake. Oh, I bounced the stud shot. Oh, I killed him. But he turned everyone in my turret to the consistency of potato salad. And I'm not talking about the firm, expensive stuff, I'm talking about the cheap, tinned variety. Gotcha. Oh, the Panzer IV is trying to get me now. Ah, you. Oh, he's making a run for it. No, he's still managed to get behind cover. One of my persistent complaints about French and British vehicles in this game is that most of them utilize solid shot rounds. And what that means is what I'm firing out of the gun is simply a lump of metal that's been tapered into a fine point. What they don't have are what are called bursting shells, which are rounds where the shell goes through the armor, and the process of going through the armor sets off a fuse, which then sets off explosives located within the projectile, which blows up in the middle of the tank. They're far, far more destructive. It's what gave German, American tanks so much, lethal potential. But French and British tanks go for solid shot. Solid shot has its own advantages, but the ability to kill a tank with one hit is a lot easier with a shell with a lot of explosive in it than a shell that's just solid metal. I have seen Godzilla -1. I thought it was the better of the Godzilla films I've seen out of the small number, admittedly. Oh, I fucked that shot up royally. But there's more than one KV here. I can't penetrate his turret. Tank. Oh, damn. Speed. Save me, speed. Ah, mission ended before I could kill him. Wasn't a bad match. But hey, that first shot against that VK-3002 turned him into daylight with one shot. I bet he wasn't happy. Battle pass. Do another tank match. Ah, Tunisia. Okay, we'll take the Sherman Jumbo and we'll drive into the city with it. Yes, apparently the Jurassic World Moser is officially dead. So what the question then becomes, where did the other one go?
Into your vehicle.
Okay, now with this thing I can be a little bit reckless. The Sherman Jumbo is extremely heavily armoured, on the front especially. It can bounce rounds of pretty much anything without taking much damage. As you can see. The only weak spot is the machine gun port, which someone is trying to hit. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They can't see it. I took a lot of fire. Thing is, the Jumbo doesn't really have a gun capable of doing much damage, not at long range, but I am attracting a lot of attention, which means they aren't firing at my... Ooh. Ow! That went straight through my turret. Good shot, VFW. Shot indeed. I don't think things are going very well. Just got killed by the VFW again. I think I'm going to go and flank them. Rather than sticking in the front. I'm not fighting anyone specifically. In arcade mode, every nation fights each other. In realistic mode, they will line up particular nations to fight one another. But in arcade, you fight vehicles on every nation equally. See what we can achieve from I can't penetrate the front of a jumbo, and all I can see is this turret.
Armor piercing loaded! We've been hit.
The enemy team are in some really good positions.
Target destroyed.
piercing. Loading. Target destroyed.
It's the Last Crusade all over again. Probably my favourite Indiana Jones film.
Armor piercing. Loaded.
Ah,
Target damage.
Aviation on the way.
Armor piercing. Loaded.
ah, the Panther got away from me.
Target destroyed.
We lost a good man. No, a lot of good men. Yes, we have.
Armor piercing. Loading.
Unfortunately, this map is one that's not particularly well designed, so it kind of dissolves into like two lines of enemy tanks just firing constantly at each other. And usually whoever has the best accurate guns wins. Oh! Someone nuked us. Wow. I'm gonna guess that was GS. Oh, it's the guy that killed me twice at the beginning of the match. Yes, if you kill 10 enemy vehicles and don't get destroyed, you get a nuke. And GSV Yinks in his VFW, which is a pay-to-win vehicle, pretty much, killed us 10 times. Or killed 10 enemy vehicles without being destroyed. Good for him. That's the first time I've ever seen a nuke, by the way. That's been in the game now for a couple of years. I have never seen a match end with a nuke, so... let's do some planes. Where's my planes? There they are. And we're working on the Fokker DXXI at the moment. Wildcard Outdoors, I appreciate asking. Not this stream, but if I do future streams or if, no, I'm trying to get back into Warthunder to do more videos and stuff on it, so definitely in the future. Yes, the addition of nukes came around as they started adding more and more modern vehicles in. Which is one of the weird oddities about Warthunder from a development perspective, which I'll explain after this match. Universals, Tracer, Armor Piercing, and Incendiary. Or Stealth, which is Armor Piercing and Incendiary. We go with Stealth. Ah, so this is the control the airspace. So we basically have to keep this this area of the map around A empty of enemy fighters to capture it, essentially. Let's make sure they never see their family. Let's send them to the ground, boys. He's down low. Now, I love stealth belts because the enemy can't tell when you're shooting at them until the bullets start hitting them. The problem is you can't see where the bullets are going until you start hitting the enemy. So you have no idea they do a lot of damage. So it's kind of I suppose the pros use stealth. Well, as you can see, they do a lot of damage. Get this guy off me, please. Smoke. There's kind of an unwritten rule on Warthunder that if you release smoke, it's like a call for help. I think my engine is in trouble. Yeah, I think the engine has died. I'm not getting very much speed from it anymore. One of the other unique qualities of Warthunder, is that vehicles don't have health. To take out an enemy vehicle, you have to do enough damage to actually take it down. So, in that regards, you kind of have a more realistic experience. And you can't just be killed by, for example, what used to happen on World of Tanks, constantly being killed by someone who can see 1 pixel of your vehicle. Seven kills with 1 aircraft. That's not bad. I kind of agree that nuclear weapons are a terrible thing to have been invented. But, you know, genie is out of the bottle, as it were. Where is he going? Is he trying to... I adore How to Train Your Dragon. One of my favorite films of all time. Reload the gun. One thing I would say is, as much as I love How to Train Your Dragon, I will not go and see the live action version because I don't see why the live action version has to exist. Ooh, that was close. Leave combat flaps on because I suspect I'm going to need opportunity. Stay down, everyone. We are kicking them out. Oh, on my tail. Ah, the DD1 got me in the end. I would see the live action if they added in the screaming death. Well, I just don't see the point of the live action, you know. The film works perfectly fine as an animated. The live action has no purpose. Especially not from what I've heard. It's just basically the same film shot for shot. Suddenly reminded of a Nasutoceratops looking at this thing. Yeah, so like, King Giga, what's the point of like the animated with the live action? It's just going to be the exact same film, just live action, you know. I don't see the point. 10 minutes extra of footage, which is meaningless. Really? This aircraft has 20mm cannons, which is a nice armament to have, but they have so little ammunition. I have 4 shots. I am now out of ammo, and I've got a 40-second reload. Oh my lord. Incidentally, this is why I tend to play arcade only on aircraft, because realistic mode in aircraft I find to be really, really boring. Because if you think about it, having to go back to the air every 60 rounds to get them filled up. It's just such boring gameplay. I couldn't do anything about that. We ran into each other. That was unfortunate. Really, King Giga? Who was that? Trump, by chance? "16 kills. Higher than anyone on the enemy team. Damn. Sadly, no. Capture the point.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Ah! Enemy aircraft got into point. Ah! We win. Candace Owens said dinosaurs were fake and gay. That's two very weird hills to die on. On the one hand, you're saying dinosaurs didn't exist, and then on the other hand, you're saying, but if they did exist, they're gay. Okay. Have very bizarre. She's a US politician, so it makes sense. Sure, let's... Just for some fun, let's do some German. Actually, let's do some... Let's do some German. Can't believe the Tiger is a 5.7 now. Used to be 5.3. Honestly, there are some days where I look at some of the shit that comes out of America and I don't believe the place exists. Let us take das Tiger. Probably the most famous tank of World War II. Most people know it.
Crew positions. Ready up. Gunner ready. Gunner ready. Loader.
She's critical of Trump, eh? Well, she can't be all that bad then. Surprise! I should have aimed that properly. This is bad. She lost to Joe Biden. Wow. Have an engine fire, KB. Okay, normally a tiger does not survive this. Usually the tiger has died because the enemy knows exactly how to kill a tiger. So this is going better than normal. Or maybe I'm just a bit more with... Maybe the stress of playing this on stream is making me play better. Okay. Yep, the IS-1 has been. Oh, he got me. He got me. Straight through the front. Nicely done. Wasn't bad. Die, wall. Okay. Gun turrets.
Aviation on the way. Target destroyed.
Enemy forces have captured
Deployed.
this victory will be ours.
Armor piercing. Loading. Armor piercing loading. Target destroyed. Armor piercing loading. Aviation is on the way.
These T-34s have such tiny turrets.
Armor piercing loading.
Oh, there's a church thing there.
Armor piercing loaded. Aviation on the way. Mission accomplished.
That wasn't a bad match again. Like I say, usually German tank battles end quite quickly because of everyone playing them madly. As you can see, I still have quite a way to go with some of these tech trees. This is also like one of the sort of oddities of Warthunder, which I don't think comes across very well in Warthunder's adverts. Is that like when you start playing World of Tank, War Thunder, you'll be in stuff like this, like stuff from the Second World War. And then, but in all the adverts, you'll see stuff like this from like modern day, and all the adverts are full of all like the jet aircraft that are in this game, like the Eurofighter now. But
9 o'clock, low.
you won't be seeing stuff like this for a while because you'll be playing in biplanes and stuff. War Thunder's advertising is really, really disingenuous. It's not very honest. Let's do one last air match in the Swedes before stream ends. Don't forget, if you haven't done already, to like the stream, and if you are new to the channel, do remember to subscribe. Every little helps. And if you haven't joined the Discord, there should be a link down in the description tab. Sorry, I was just sending a message to... We're getting a bit on the blue side there. KMS Bokuni. Why are you flying dead in front of me? You hate heights. Yeah, don't look down. We are only at just over 2,500 meters. Okay, let's go up for that P-38. I think we're going to switch targets for P-1. Ammunition, please. Ah! Is this how liberty dies? See you later, Luna. Ooh. Oh my, mid-air collision. That happens quite a lot in this game.
We are losing.
Gonna pop over this hill and scare the crap out of this I-15. Ow. going on over here? Our Woo-mancer needs some assistance, I think.
More pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Well, that's a couple more kills. Get the guns reloaded. Really, I should try and kill the guy who killed me, because, you know, we can't allow him to get away with it. It's petty, but we can't allow him to get away thinking he's the better of two fights.
Provide air cover for our base! Attack hostile base! Destroy enemy troops!
Yes! Burn! I got my revenge, I'm happy now. Ooh. Just collided with me. Written off due to severe damage. Damn. Oh, where are we? 10 to 11. I think here's actually a good place to stop. I probably don't have time for another match. So I think here's probably a decent time to stop the stream. I want to thank everyone for tuning in today for this random gaming stream. I'm going to be playing more of Warthunder, so expect to see it more in streams and videos. And yeah, if any of you do play Warthunder or want to get into Warthunder, let me know. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't done already. Don't forget to join the Discord or the Blue Sky if you haven't done already. And I will see you guys on Sunday for Jurassic World Evolution 2. Until then, wherever you are, enjoy the rest of your evenings, stay safe, and good night.